Hey, hello scrappers. Yeah, I thought I'd probably try to tear this thing down today. I brought it up here because it had this Briggs 22 horsepower intake, and it looked like the identical motor to the twin of what was on this zero turn over here. And the woman said on this zero turn it smoked real bad, so I'm thinking a head gasket. I bought a couple of head gaskets for it. But I was planning on just, if I could get that motor running, just swap it out and go. But didn't get that lucky. So may pull the plugs, take a look at them, and then maybe I can determine which head gasket's bad. If not, I'll go ahead and replace one, try to get it running, and then replace one of them, and then get the valves reset, and then replace, make sure it runs and everything, and then do the other. But I'm not going to do that right away. But I thought I'd go ahead and get this one out of here, drop that mowing deck and pull the motor off, get the wire out of it. Now this tire here is holding air, and the front one on the other side, opposite each other. So I'm going to get the wire out, and like I say, the motor off of it. Probably drop the deck, that way they're easier to handle. Then I'm going to just set it aside, because it's going to be a while before I load any of this up anyway at current prices. And then if I come across a couple tires that are bad shape that'll fit on this, I'll take the good ones off and put the bad ones on, and then try to find somewhere shady to store these things in case I need them down the road. Keep the good ones, put the bad ones on, and haul it off. I got to get out here and cut a few zip ties on it, and probably about a 5/16 nut driver or socket where I can disconnect the choke and the carburetor. So I'm going to go ahead and gather a few tools and get that taken care of, and then I'll probably drag my cherry picker over where I can jack it up and get under it. So what I did in my cherry picker, I welded these wheels onto the back. That way I can just grab the front legs, pick it up like a rickshaw, and move it around. So I'm going to get a few tools and see what we can do. Okay, got these two cables here. Well, I know it'll come out of there one way or the other. Might be that zip tie holding them. Let me go ahead and cut that. There we go. Get that out of the way. Okay, that one's loose. So you may want to pull those and save those controllers. I'll put this back on here so I don't lose it, because like I say, I'm not going to scrap this engine out right away. It's got a good fuel pump on it, and probably some other stuff. Actually, I think I took this fuel pump off that other motor anyway, so definitely got to hang on to that. Of course, and starter's probably good. Since it is an identical motor to the one on the Cub Cadet over there, I definitely want to try to hang on to it. Okay, that one's loose. Put this back on there, and I'll Just snug it up just a hair with the ratchet so they don't come loose. Okay, dokie. Yeah, there's that part of it. Okay, I think I got it figured out what I need to do. Just pull a couple pins on each side. You see here on the deck, I got a pin where it comes off of this part, comes up here, pull that pin out, and then this will slide out, and then back here, kind of right above the wheel almost, you can see another pin right back in here. Needs to come out of there. So now I just got to probably take a pry bar and I'll go get one. Okay, I got a pry bar here. Trying to keep this all in shot. Okay, that one's off. Now we got this back one. Maybe. Okay, this side is down. The only thing left on this side is this spring. Okay, I'm back. I went in and took a nice little break, nice long break. Cooled off. Now we'll pull this out. And we're hanging up there. Okay, next up I'll jack it up higher and then I'll see what I can do about unbolting that motor. That should do it. Okay, the next thing I like to do is pull this bolt off. So I've got a 5/8 socket here. Bolt's not coming out. Yeah, we probably still have the drive belt. Yeah, we got the drive belt holding that on up at the top. So, I think, yeah, I'll have to try to move that drive belt over. Okay, my next step is to pull these 3 bolts out, and then probably this right here, so I can get all this tin out of the way. Because what I got to do, I got to unbolt the exhaust here, and then over on the other side also. It'd be nice if I could just take this off right here, but right now that's what's kind of holding on to that. So I got to leave these 2 brackets here, but I can get this out of the way, get that out of the way, so I can get in here and get these 2 here, and then get these 2 here. That way when I unbolt the motor, I'll be able to lift it off. Right now, if I had the motor unbolted, that would keep me from being able to lift it off. So, got to get that exhaust unbolted. And then I probably need to get over here and unhook all these wires too. Unhook the wire off the starter. So, I'm going to go ahead and get that knocked out. Okay, I got these loose. I had to get in here with a deep socket. See that if you use a regular socket, you probably have to have like a little 1-inch extension, because you can't go too long or you get down into here. So I did find a 3/8 drive deep socket, 1/2 inch that worked. Now my next deal is I got to get these bars out of the way, because I got a nut right up in here. I might be able to get on it. Yeah, I think I can get on it. I was thinking I was going to have to move those. I still may. And then the other 2 are right up in there. So, and that's what's holding the motor on. So I'm going to proceed to try to get up in there and get that. I don't know if you can see what, I may get my body in the way here. But I'll try to get over here where you guys can see. Try to get out of the way if I can. I'll try to use the 3/8 impact, my new Ryobi tool from Ryobi days. As far as I know, that Ryobi days is still going on. I think that got it. I think I got oil leaking out. Okay, need some light here. I can. May have to get a ratchet on there. Okay, it's loose. It's at a bind at an angle, but it's loose. So now I'm going to go ahead and let her down and then lift that motor off of there. Okay, now to get that motor off. For now, okay, what I think I got now on this wiring I'll have to jack it back up there and lift her back up and see what I got. But before I do that, I got a switch right here for these little wires. I can probably just reach under there and cut them. And then the ground wire here bolts to the side of the frame right here. And the hot wire should go on up. And I'll probably have to take that cover off right there, unless I can get to it from the other side. And it'll go to the solenoid. I'll go ahead and pull the solenoid. As I'll pull the key too, huh? But so solenoid's probably in there behind the gas tank, and I don't want to pull the gas tank if I don't have to. So I'll just try to get in there and undo that ground back there first, and then I'll try to jack it up and see what I can see, and just get the wiring out, and then I can come and get the tractor and pick it up with the forks and take it out and stick it in the field somewhere. You can see a lot. That motor leaked a little bit of oil all over the place when I had it jacked way up there. But that's about it for tearing one of these down. And like I say, this tire here and the one on the other side is holding air pretty good, because it's been a month, 2 months since I brought this up here. So that one's gone flat and that one's gone flat. I could probably look them over if there's no dry rot. I could always put a tube in them, but they're not anything I really need right now, so I'm not too worried about it. That muffler still seems to be pretty solid on there, so I'll probably just leave it on there like it is. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't think there's much more to film on this, and give it a thumbs up. Share with your friends. If you're not a subscriber, take a look at my playlist and see the different things I do, and see if I can earn your subscription. And I think it's about 100 degrees out here right now. There's supposed to be 99 tomorrow, but 107 today, they're saying. But really it doesn't feel too bad. Of course, got some overcast, so no bright hot sun. And then I'm under the fruit trees here. This is a plum tree right here. Looks like I got a little bagworm up there. And I got an apple here, and then a peach, and then 2 more apples. So I figured I looked at this thing long enough. Like I said, I came out and worked on it for a little bit, and then discovered that it had that big hole in the side of the block. And so, well, not going to get this one running. So I'm a little John Deere. Still got to fix that tire, still leaking. But right now, that's the only one I got to air up. And then I got the other one over here that I picked up as scrap and got going. That's what I've been running around with, pulling the trailer around with, mowing with. But I'll get the wiring off of that, what little there is, and then I'll come around with the forks and pick it up and take it out in the field, and then might throw that in the trailer and go stage it somewhere. Like I said, I want to keep it for parts, and then stage this mowing deck someplace. Sometimes I need parts off of them, and mainly I'm just going to build a pile, or a few piles. Kind of wait for the prices to go back up, and then when it does, then I'll start loading. But until then, I'm just going to kind of not work hard at it, but stay after it a little bit. And I'm kind of limiting my time outside in this heat. So 67 years old, so I can't stand a whole lot of it, but it's not that bad. But they say as you get older, you can't handle the heat. Young kids and old people can't handle the heat as good as middle age. I know middle age, I was out in it all the time, in my 20s and 30s, 40s, 50s. But it's just not comfortable. And I'm kind of looking at comfortable things in life anymore. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next video. So you guys take care, stay hydrated. Guys in Australia, stay warm, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.